It's the Detroit Tigers taking on the Seattle Mariners. It's buzzing in here ahead of Game 3. And we'll be back in a minute to get it started. John Shambi and Chris Singleton with you. Postseason baseball, Singy. It's always great to see and be a part of.
Oh, Boog, you just never know what's in store when it comes to postseason baseball. You do know you're going to see some amazing pitching, players coming out of the bullpen, throwing 100, some incredible defensive plays, some big knocks, and maybe a mistake or two that'll live on forever. All I do know is I'm pumped up for this one.
Festivities wrapping up. The crowd is electric, and we'll be back to get it going right after this. Coming up on the first pitch, and on the hill in this one, Luis Castillo. What's the word on him?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Ready to go? Here's Gleyber Torres.
Detroit, the second baseman, Gleyber Torres.
That misses the zone. Ball 2.
Look pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top.
Oh, now this one's blasted deep to left. Way back there, on its way and out of here. The first batter of the game leaves the yard, and they jump out front. It's 1-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. Well, you got to love a game that brings some action from the jump, and at the plate he was looking for a pitch to absolutely drive. And you know, leadoff hitters aren't up there anymore just working the count, trying to get on. They're looking to make some noise and do some damage.
So up next, Kerry Carpenter. Swings through that one.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Just misses with that one.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
Out to short, Crawford. 1 away.
He's out.
That ground ball may have him back on track after the homer. Let's take a check of the Tigers lineup. And with their ace on the mound today, they're just looking to provide him a little bit of run support, and they'll see what they can do for him.
Boog, you have to be really careful when you've got a guy like this on the mound for you to not become a spectator. You know that he doesn't give up a whole lot, but sometimes guys get a little too comfortable and don't have an urgency to score runs. You have to make sure you put him in a situation where he can get the W, but also you guys can cruise to the finish line and not have to worry about a comeback in the end.
Swing and a miss. Castillo with the strikeout.
Good pitch right there. I mean, he's attacking a location that this guy at the plate tends to have trouble with. And there's just so much information in this day and age, sometimes too much information. But the guys that can take that information, process it, and then go out there, Boog, and execute the pitch, go right after that hitter, and get the result that they were anticipating, that's really good pitching right there. And it's a good job of the pitcher and the catcher working together.
Gets a piece and stays alive. The 1-2. Crawford slings to first, and they get Torkelson for the out. That's the third out. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. It's an early 1-0 lead. Back at T-Mobile Park, our starter in this one, Tarek Skubal. What do we have on him?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Next offering in there for a strike. They're now 2-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. And downstairs.
That's a really good take.
Cal Raleigh in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. High fly ball, right field. This could go the distance. Home run! And they tie it up. It's 1-1. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. Always scary for a pitcher when a guy can take a fastball down the middle and hit it to the opposite field. No holes in a swing like that. And that time, that ball was hit hard.
Now, Cal Raleigh. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
1-2.
One and 2 here. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way. But that time, a little anxious.
Rodriguez.
And now it's Julio Rodriguez. And that one clips the corner.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
On the ground, right side. In plenty of time to first. Rodriguez out of the play. And now we check out the Mariners lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get 1 pitch. You better not miss it.
2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here in Game 3 of this American League Division Series.
3 balls, 1 strike.
And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that'll do it. But we're all tied up thanks to this solo homer. All even at 1 apiece. You're watching the American League Division Series on the show. Third game of the Division Series. Now it's going to be Colt Keith. On the ground, right side. 1 up, 1 down. Nothing like postseason baseball. There's a buzz in the air. Every pitch seems bigger. It's truly special. And here's the catcher, Dylan Dingler.
There really is a different feel to the postseason. I only got 5 games of postseason action in my playing career, but I treasured each of them.
Fought off foul. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Batting 7, the third baseman.
So 2 down now, and here is Zach McKinstry. This one popped up. Polanco makes the catch, inning over. Tigers are shut down there. Score remains tied 1-1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
The 1-1. And a foul ball. In the air, center field. Meadows has this one sized up. Nabs it. 1 up, 1 down.
Batting 6, the first baseman, Josh.
And now it's Josh Naylor.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Feels like the changeup right there just pulled the string.
Line drive. Green makes the grab for the second out.
Batting 7, the designated hitter, Mitch Garver.
Mitch Garver up to hit here. 2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Stays alive. Two down, nobody on. Softly hit to third. Throw on to Torkelson, and that is the inning. And 1-2-3 go the Mariners. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Back in Seattle, here's Baez. So you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. Breaks his bat and pops it up. Castillo hauls it in, and there's 1 away.
Batting 9, the center fielder, Parker Meadows.
Here's the center fielder, Parker Meadows. And that is downstairs. 2-1.
For whatever reasons, this is a hitter that performs better in night games. We'll see what he brings in this one.
Just missed. Next pitch in for a strike. Now 3-2.
Not sure if he could be in more of a groove. Looks really relaxed. He's retired 7 straight. This guy's feeling it right now.
And there's a hit. And the go-ahead run is on base.
He was all over that one. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Here comes Gleyber Torres. Off the plate inside. And it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That one hammered, but pulled foul.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Check swing, appeal to first. And he punches him out. He went around.
The right fielder, number 30.
And now, Kerry Carpenter.
Throwing pretty good speed over there at first base. I think the pitcher's got to slow everything down. Hold the ball a little bit, step off, just try to break the rhythm and timing of a potential base stealer.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Runner on the move. And a swing and a miss. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. 1 left for Detroit. Still tied 1-1. And we're back. And now it's Victor Robles up to
the right
hit.
fielder, Victor Robles.
And a swing and a miss there.
1-2.
And that's outside. That one misses, and it's 3-2. On the ground, Torkelson. And he takes it himself for the out.
Good sinker low in the zone
Batting
right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
Next to hit, J.P. Crawford. All tied up here in the late stages of Game 3. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
He's mixing his pitches really well. Late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
On the ground to short, Baez. High throw to first, and he can't reach it. And it's going to wind up out of play.
Well, he just tried to force a play that wasn't there. Ends up a single and a throwing error. So now they have to deal with a runner in scoring position. You know, good communication on the field can make a big difference on a play like that.
Now it's Randy Arozarena. Swings through that one for strike 2.
2 strikes.
Go-ahead run at second here in Game 3 of this American League Division Series. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
A pretty good break on the curveball right there. Maybe not as down in the zone as he would have liked, but deceptive enough to get that swing and miss. And if you don't catch that pitch out front on the barrel, it bears in on you pretty hard.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Now the number 2 hitter, Cal Raleigh. Ripped on the ground to second. Torres fires over to first. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. A hit and an error in the inning, but they fail to score. Game 3 moves on to the 4th. All tied 1-1. Welcome back, and now on the mound to start the 4th, Caleb Ferguson.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Riley Green up now for the Tigers.
Number 31, Riley Green.
No, that's a ball.
In the air, right center. This is mashed way back and gone. He made him pay for that one. It's 2-1.
pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Spencer Torkelson. And that's way high, and it's 2-1. That's hard hit on the line. Rodriguez makes the catch for the out. One down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
One down, base is empty. That's to third. Suarez, throw to first, in time. Got the out.
Now batting, the catcher, Dylan Dingler.
Now at the plate, Dylan Dingler. He is at the top of the game in terms of defense at the catching spot.
It's so impressive because these guys have to do so much study and preparation for their pitchers, for opposing hitters, and really their #1 job is to guide that staff through a ball game. And so when you also can turn it up offensively and be a force there, that is a win-win, every manager's dream.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Swings and misses. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective. Solo shot for Detroit this inning. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. This is the American League Division Series on the show. Bottom 4, and now Julio Rodriguez.
Well, you get to this part of the order. Yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you, if he will. Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
A.J. Hinch makes another pitching change. Tarek Skubal won't go any further tonight. Just never found his groove, wasn't able to settle in. New arm coming on, back in a moment. Rafael Montero will take over here.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here. Pretty much the last thing you want from your bullpen arms are free passes, especially in spots like this. Make the team earn their way on.
Montero fires. And it's strike 2. Activity in the bullpen. Will Vest getting loose for A.J. Hinch. With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. And a swing and a miss. Now one away.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. That thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Eugenio Suarez up to hit now. Right-handed reliever. Swung on, belted. And it is gone. That'll fire up the dugout. It's 3-2. Well, that swing changes things.
Yes, it does. They were in striking distance. They found a way to fight back big time. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
Here's Josh Naylor to the right side. Torres over to first, 2 away.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Now it's the DH, Mitch Garver.
Well, with both starters out of this ball game, it now becomes a battle of the bullpens and just seeing which manager can match up better and who's able to get to the finish line.
Next offering is in for a strike. And there's a ball. Swing and a miss. Slider got him for strike 3. But 2 come across to score in the inning courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now a 3-2 ball game.
Pitching for
We're
the
back,
Mariners.
and on the mound is the closer,
Number
Andres
75.
Munoz.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
Here's the third baseman, Zach McKinstry. Looking to get the tying run on base. Swing and a pop-up. Naylor brings it in, and there's one down.
That was a good, hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop-up and an easy out for the defense.
One down, base is empty. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. And that one lifted in the air center field. Rodriguez settles under it. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Now batting.
So they're down to their final out. Parker Meadows, the next to hit. A 1-run lead here in the late stages of Game 3. That pitch in for a strike. 2-2. The Tigers down to their final strike. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still able to fire over, and the throw is late. Missed opportunity there thanks to the misplay.
Well, with 2 outs, I'm thinking he had his mind on getting in the dugout so they could get to hitting. All it takes is just a little lapse in concentration. So now let's see if his pitcher will pick him up.
Back to the top of the order. Here's Gleyber Torres. That's in there, and that is strike 2.
Well, in this situation, the hitter knows that he's got to find a pitch that he can drive in order to drive in that tying run all the way from first base. So if he can't do that, keep the line moving. You'll walk or just a base hit, but you've got to stay within yourself.
Next offering upstairs.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch. Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score.
Hit to right, and that ought to do it. And the Mariners are moving on. They're headed to the American League Championship.